If collecting is your love,
I want more.
every day.
That's not true. He likes me because I'm loud and a brat and he can make me shut up later. Oh, I wish I didn't say that out loud.
The hits just keep on coming.
Stream so that I have a good looking head. When you say website, I don't think action figures. Thomas! Thomas! You and I need to have a conversation. You and I need to have a conversation because on the back is numero uno. I love this book. I love it.
Always said life was like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get.
Yeah. Before you get excited, that's a tail. The turtles had tails. Yeah, that's a tail. Thank you for pointing that it is a tail. That's a tail. The original turtles had tails. DCD Collects proudly presents signed, certified, and delivered. Each envelope has one 9.8 Sig Series comic book graded by CGC. These are handpicked for you. 7 out of 10, my lord. It could take 6 months of being constipated before they die from the buildup. Not just any Iron Man. The Iron Man that saved us all.
In the box!
Doug! It's the Captain!
And I gotta say, that shield was pretty fun to paint too. It's chunky.
It is chunky.
Chunky with the oil paint.
Yeah.
Call on me and collect with DCD. If collecting is your love,
I want more.
every day.
That's not true. He likes me because I'm loud and a brat and he can make me shut up later. Oh, I wish I didn't say that out loud.
The hits just keep on coming.
Stream so that I have a good looking head. When you say website, I don't think action figures. Thomas! Thomas! You and I need to have a conversation. You and I need to have a conversation because on the back is numero uno. I love this book. I love it.
Always said life was like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get.
Yeah. Before you get excited, that's a tail. The turtles had tails. Yeah, that's a tail. Thank you for pointing that it is a tail. That's a tail. The original turtles had tails. DCD Collects proudly presents signed, certified, and delivered. Each envelope has one 9.8 Sig Series comic book graded by CGC. These are handpicked for you. 7 out of 10, my lord. It could take 6 months of being constipated before they die from the buildup. Not just any Iron Man. The Iron Man that saved us all.
In the box!
Doug! It's the Captain!
And I gotta say, that shield was pretty fun to paint too. It's chunky.
It is chunky.
Chunky with the oil paint.
Yeah.
Call on me and collect with DCD. If collect is your love
I want more.
every day.
That's not true. He likes me because I'm loud and a brat and he can make me shut up later. Oh, I wish I didn't say that out loud.
The hits just keep on coming.
Stream so that I have a good looking head. When you say website, I don't think action figures. Thomas! Thomas! You and I need to have a conversation. You and I need to have a conversation because on the back is numero uno. I love this book. I love it.
Always said life was like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get.
Yeah. Before you get excited, that's a tail. The turtles had tails. Yeah, that's a tail. Thank you for pointing that it is a tail. That's a tail. The original turtles had tails. DCD Collects proudly presents signed, certified, and delivered. Each envelope has one 9.8 Sig Series comic book graded by CGC. These are hand-picked for you. 7 out of 10, my lord. It could take 6 months of being constipated before they die from the buildup. Not just... Hello. What's up, everybody? What up, Los, number 1? Hello, lady. What's going on, folks? Happy day before Thanksgiving. Oh... Doug went ham. Doug went ham. So he basically was like, what do you think? And I'm like, burn it all to the ground. He's like, okay. Every single Super Break is like 40-something% off the already discounted price. I think they're all within $1 or $2 of $45. He just said get rid of it. That is almost cost. Hello, me lord. Cheers to me lord. May he ever be generous, live long, and prosper. Fun fact, the day before Thanksgiving is the day where more alcohol is consumed any other day of the year, and that includes New Year's Eve. I learned that when I was a bartender. The day before New Year's is the single most traveled and drank day when it comes to the bars. It's real. So, yeah, be safe out there. Family equals drinking. It's true. We are doing a Black Wednesday. And if you do not go on Discord, and if you do not know how to use the Discord, as I barely do, you may not have seen the change. First of all, there's a slightly different look to DCDcollects.com if you haven't seen it yet. It's there. It will lead you to the Black Friday sale. And the Black Friday sale is a little convoluted. And I don't mean that as in there's trying to be trickery. It's just it was hard to express how this is going to work. So I knew that 30 of you were going to be here hanging out with me anyway. And I figured I would explain it further beyond what is explained in the Discord. First and foremost... we're going to need to pin a message. Free shipping Coupon code Black Friday. Now, Ice Wolf did make a purchase. He may not have seen the Discord, so I am refunding Ice Wolf's shipping because that's the right thing to do. Oh, he does have a coupon on it. Never mind. He's got it. Never mind. So I didn't look at the actual order. I just looked at the total, and it didn't have a coupon listed. But I see it now, Ice Wolf. Never mind. You're good. But I mean, there you go. I was gonna try to give it to you anyway, cause I love you, man. So I want to jump right into this right here. I decided not to do envelopes because honestly, that'd be an extreme waste of like 14 envelopes. So here's what I'm going to do to continue with the transparency. I'm going to show you. We're going to take these. We're just going to fold them. We're going to put them in a hat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Those are 2 equal piles. We are going to, it's Black Friday, I should probably use black ink. I don't even know if I have a black. I do, here we go. I have like every color but black. This pile will be 25. All right, doesn't show through, we're good. I was going to originally have this done, and then I realized, no, I want to show everybody that it is going to be fair and transparent. This one is going to be 15. So how this is going to work is for each of the items that were specified, which I will list for you now, that is variants, that is Muppets. We brought them back specifically for this. It is also, believe it or not, for the Lee Cozy Boba Fett. Now, if you don't remember what the Lee Cozy Boba Fett thing is, that is where I open up a box of Boba Fett, and you get to pick one of these Lee Cozy original sketch cards to go with it. So you're guaranteed an auto from the tin, and you're guaranteed a sketch from our dear friend Lee Cozy. Now, there's not many of those left. So I do want to give you that notice. Variants, Muppets, Cozy. It also counts for Lee Cozy's original art, which is on the site. The Kylo Ren, the World of Warcraft painting, the Davy Jones painting. Those also are, what up, Don? Those are also subject to the deal. Now, what are you talking about, DC? I'll tell you. I'm going to put these in a big hat. And with those items that are purchased, that are listed, you are instantly going to get whatever percentage I pull out. going to use Ice Wolf as an example because he did just that. Oh, by the way. That's the 69 KY bush. All right. It is. It is. It is. It is. I gotta be responsible. Yeah, we'll go with this one. I have 2 different types of water with me. One of it has lemon crystals in it. The other one doesn't. I'm feeling spicy. So, Dangle. Dangle's doing some stuff. Yeah, Dangle, I kind of figured. Are you here? You didn't announce yourself. Are you here? I kind of figured he was going to do this. He is here. Okay. Dangle, I had you in mind when that happened. I had you in mind. There he is.
You just got
Yeah.
Dangle.
So, I'm sorry, Ice Wolf. I got to interject here because it's really funny. Dangle, I told Doug, I was like, Doug, let's just get rid of those helmets. I don't want to move them. Let's do something for Black Friday. You're going to take a loss on them. Like straight talk, you're taking a loss. You're well aware that he's taking a loss on this. And I was like, let's just like blow them out for like $65 or something in that general area. And he's like, I don't care. Just do it. I said, I'll do it as a break, but I'm not going to put a limit. If somebody wants to buy all of them, they can buy all of them. Give you an example. All of them was $328.45. I'm not doxing anything. You just do the math when you look at the per. Dangle's like, yeah, I'm just going to buy out that whole thing because that's what a smart person would do. They would just buy that out for $300 and call it a day. So I had you in mind. I want you to know that, Dangle, I think about you because you were the person on my mind when I said I'm lifting the limit. Hello, Crystal One and the babies. Happy day before Thanksgiving. Happy Black Wednesday, as it is for us. What up, Pat? Carlos, I just got your order too. All right. That way you don't get dangled. Although there will be blood. I know, but listen, we've been sitting on those helmets for a hot minute. We sold a couple at 74. I was like, we gotta go even lower than that if you just want to get rid of them. He got rid of them. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. And it's funny because it was actually given away the day that you were here. You just left a little early, which is fine, but congratulations. Give me 1 second. I gotta turn the AC up because I'm gonna be here a while. All right, back to the original thing, Ice Wolf. Ice Wolf, you're the only one that purchased anything that qualifies for these discounts. The first draw is going to be for the Muppet Show. Now, wait, let me finish. Yeah, so it's either 15 or it is 25%, right? That's guaranteed. At the end of the show, for every 7 items that we sell that are part of that, yeah, I did. That's the joke, Dangle. I am the only employee, and I am the runner-up for Employee of the Month. Doug thought it was funny, so he bought that for me. It's truly hilarious. For every 7 items that we sell that are part of that deal, I am going to draw one at the end of the night that is going to be then doubled. So if you pulled a 15, it'll become 30% off. If you pulled the 25, it'll become 50% off. Right now we have 2 items that qualify. Now it's going to be minimum 1. I'm going to do 1 no matter what. So it's minimum 1. If we hit the 14 mark, I will do a second one. There are, I want to say there's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 items, I believe. All right, so let me do this where it's no chance of me being able to see. I have... All right, we'll start with Muppets. Muppets, 25%. Bang. There it is. Right there. Not only that, Ice Wolf, I'm going to let you pick your number because that has been deleted. So your choice is 6, 14, 13, or 4. Lucky number 13. All right, that is going to be 25% off. Now we have variance. Variance is still live, so it's going to be number 1 for variance, because we're still doing that one. All right. Boom! Look at you, Ice Wolf. You're just killing it so far. It's that easy. It's literally that easy. So what I am going to do is I am going to keep those there. I am going to start my spreadsheet. I'll just call it Black Wednesday. No, you're not supposed to be able to see that. It's because I haven't raised it up yet. There you go. There we go. There it is. Now we got it the right size. All right. So, at the end of the stream, when everything is all over and done with, I will, well, not over and done with, right before we're over and done, I will pull the name. In the meantime, let's go ahead and give you your discount that you've already, actually, I just realized that. I have to do all the discounts at the end, because if you win, I can't discount a discount. So, it'll all be done as soon as we do the drawing. I will, in one foul swoop, take 25% off of your order, or whatever percentage anybody else gets, but that's where we're at. So there we go. Fun, fun, fun. Let me... put your name on everything first. Then we're going to open some stuff. Ice Wolf also got a pack. Ice Wolf, do you want to go left side or right side? Left. Left side it is. There you go. Carlos, left or right? He also says left. All right, Carlos, I'm going to stand you up right there. Left autofocus for this one. All right, we have two items. Both of them are 25% off. Ice Wolf, let's get started. 2025 Yesteryear Series 2. Bon chance. Sonny, Howard, Patsy, and Violetta. That one's out of 10. That one's out of 80. That one's out of 50. That one's out of 30. What kind of animals he handing out? I'm handing out puppies. And you have to be present to win. And by present, I mean in Santa Barbara. All right, Ice Wolf, do you have a preference of what we do first? Would you like variants or would you like some Muppets? Variants. Ooh. All right, we'll go a little bit higher for this one. Save the Muppets for last. What kind of puppies? Mutts. All right, DCD Collects proudly presents Variants. Original art by Brian Kaiser Tillman and Dr. Alvin Hernandez. 1 of 14. Ice Wolf. Let's see what you got. Oh, no. Sorry, I knocked over all my top loaders. Oh, no. Oh, no. All right, I'm back. Don's like, I'm out. I'm going to lose this one. Ooh, punchline number 1. This is the variant. I believe this is the Frank Cho variant. I believe we got this in Las Vegas when I met Frank Cho. So that means oh, get over here. Retro and current Scorpion. Get the point? Get it? Get the point? Get over here. I thought it was clever. I thought it was clever.
We happy? Vincent! We happy?
Yeah, we happy.
Yeah, we happy. DCD Collects proudly presents Muppets. Original art by Paul Maitland and Kevin P. West, 13 of 15. Ice Wolf. Okay. Ho 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 ho. Ho ho ho. Ho ho ho. Ice Wolf, do you want me to open it or are you going to open it? That I'm banging Kermit? That's true. Not happy at all. You'll open it? All right, good. Do you want me to open the cards or do you want to open the cards? You're just hoping that it involves me singing. Don't lie. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Star Chores. Fluke Flystalker? Gonzo as the bad guy in the dark suit? Another blatant rip-off from Muppet Labs. May your purse be with you. She swore she'd never sign another autograph. Well, the answer's right there. That makes it. It's just, what the heck, man? That is the Mon Amour. Acrylic on fiberboard, signed the one, the only, the great Da Vinci, and dated circa 1503. You know, I'm not gonna lie. I did not know that Da Vinci signed it, the one, the only, the great Da Vinci. I was today years old when I found out that was true. And of all places, I found out on the back of a Muppets card. All those years of education, all that money wasted, and all I needed was the Muppets. Thanks, Jim. Pig Before a Mirror, signed Pablo Picasso, also signed Joe DiMaggio, inscribed by the artist from Pablo to my little gazpacho, Miss Piggy. Wait, what? Signed Pablo Picasso, also signed Joe DiMaggio, inscribed by the artist from Pablo to my little gazpacho, Miss Piggy. Ole, baby. What the hell? I'm not 100% sure I know exactly if this is true now. Now I'm really confused. Little Boy Blue. Come on. I got some Andrew Dice Clay fans here. Ooh, that's That's naughty. Okay. It appears that the inscriptions are fake. You know, that's what I get for believing a Muppet. It's just a glass case of emotions. Oh, Statler, Waldorf. Favorite movies? None. Favorite TV show? None. Favorite song? None. Favorite performer? None. Favorite expression? Boo, hiss, get off the stage. Accurate. Right dangle noticed, pig boob. Although they're located in the wrong spot, anatomically speaking, for a pig. It is a Kevin P. West, and it is a rat. Come on, you know the name. First one to say it gets a toast from me. Rizzo. Rizzo the rat. To your health, Sir Icewolf. There you go. Wonder if he's related to Master Splinter. You know, that's a really good question. Because I believe he's from New York. Carlos. I got something for you. It's a pack of cards. Bonne chance. Achilles. Marvin Gaye. Button Gwinnett. Billy Goat Curse. 80, 50, 50, 50. All right, Dangle. Dangle, you got all 5. Let's get it started. Texas A&M. Are there any famous Texas A&Mers? Anybody think of any famous Texas A&M? How about a Texas A&M quarterback? Lord Brownie's like, that is Money Manziel. That's him. Cash Money. Good old Johnny used car salesman. San Francisco 49ers, that's a Hall of Fame. What is that, 2010 Hall of Famer? Ricky Jackson, Hall of Famer. Number 14, Tampa Bay Buccaneers, quarterback, Brad Johnson. And I have another Hall of Famer here. Hall of Fame class of 1986. The Washington football team. That's Kenny Houston. Houston, we don't have a problem. So that box contained 2 Hall of Famers. Two Hall of Famers. Logistics. All right. Dangle. This little nugget right here is the peach. This is a TriStar Hidden Treasures autographed mini helmet platinum edition. Let's get a golden ticket. Wouldn't that be cool if we had a golden ticket? I think it would be cool. I think it would be cool. Oh, this is a good one. 6-time Pro Bowler. Three-time first-team All-Pro. 2-time AFC Defensive Player of the Year in 2002 and 2006. NFL Defensive Player of the Year in 2006. Miami Dolphins Honor Roll. The NFL Sack Leader of 2002. Walter Payton Man of the Year 2007. NFL 2000's All-Decade Team and member of the Pro Football Hall of Fame, Class of 2017. The one and only Jason Taylor. Boom goes the dynamite. That is, listen, stand-up human being. I'm a Bills fan, and I will tell you, I like Jason Taylor. It's a hell of a ball player. And that is on the Lunar Eclipse helmet. No golden ticket. There you go. 3 out of your 5 helmets are Hall of Famers. It's not going to fit in the receptacle. We're going to put that aside. Oi, oi, oi! He knows he's the one that said Johnny. Is this Paz Vizsla? I think that's Paz Vizsla. Oh, you just got dangled. Let me see Paz Vizsla's helmet. It is Paz Vizsla. Yeah, that's Paz Vizsla. Because it has the, yep. I may have to put that one aside and convince Mrs. the Breaker that us buying the Lee Cozy is a really good idea. I'm going to text her. Turkey in the brine, gonna go have some beers with the homies and play some pool and darts. Happy Thanksgiving. Salute, Dangle. Be safe, buddy. Love you, bye. All right. I am buying one. Let me do that. Don't worry, Hellbolt. I am going to bow out of the double up giveaway. Now there are 2 left. I'm going to bow out of the bonus giveaway, but it is going to still count towards the 14. Hello, Mel. Hello, Jimmy. Jimmy Bean, I have a question for you, bud. If you had to pick, and I think I know what you'll pick. I could be wrong. If you had to choose between Mando and Paz Vizsla, who would you choose? Hey, Kate! Paz, my boy! Jimmy, we are going to buy you a box. And it is going to come with this Paz Vizsla. How does that sound? Kate on Durbin. Good? Okay, well, this Paz Vizsla is now yours, Jimmy. And Jimmy, you also get a box of cards. Do you want number 1, number 2, or number 3? Number 2? Okay. All right, Jimmy. Can I open them for you now? You don't know? I have to spatchcock 2 turkeys, prep 2 hams, marinated the leg and rack a lamb. I prepared my carrots and Brussels sprouts and made a banana pudding tiramisu. Kate, that's a lot of work. You should be resting. Don't open it? Okay. All right, Jimmy, then I will bring this home and you can open it. But there you go. There is your Paz Vizsla. No, these are cards. Ancha en Mexico. All right, I got to pick. You realize I'm going to get the 15% now. Told you. Mathematically speaking, I was going to get 15% off. There you go. I have removed one of the 15% offs from the pool, folks. He wants you to open 1 pack now? You really want me to tease everybody by only opening 1 pack? I will open you 1 pack, and then you can open the rest at home. Sure, the one day that he's not here, he's actually needed. He said yes with a mischievous smile. All right, 1 pack right off the top. All right, Jimmy. Frogs. There you go, bud. You're welcome, buddy. Love you, man. And then there were 2. I have way too much clutter. those there, though. What up, Chef? Stopping in to tell everyone happy Thanksgiving. May the day be filled with family, friends, and great food and football, whatever you participate in. Thanks, buddy. Same to you. Hey, man, nice job on the 2 John Adams wood pieces. That's pretty dope, dude. It's not every day you get a piece of wood chopped down from John Adams himself, let alone 2 of them. Number 3 out of 5? That's pretty dang awesome. It's good when it hits your lips. Only getting rid of 2? Oh, 3 out of the 5. Wow, that's... They definitely, they didn't spread those out, did they? Now James is rapping to Hamilton since he heard John Adams. Yeah, James now knows the entire musical Hamilton by heart, like his father. And it wasn't my fault. He actually just got into it on his own as far as I knew. Now, we used to listen to it when he was little, because Melissa and I went to see it in New York. But he has recently decided that he just wants to listen to nothing but that. We are going to have to take him. It is coming to L.A. And now the tickets are not astronomical like they used to be. But he's going to have to realize that he's probably not going to be allowed to sing during the show. Or maybe not. Never seen Hamilton, not sorry about it. It's really good. It's really good. I thoroughly enjoyed myself. The next one I want to see is Oh Mary, which is about Mary Todd Lincoln, which is supposed to be ridiculously funny. World War I uniform piece, and I cannot remember the other relic, but from the Declaration signer and first Governor of Georgia. Mamma Mia? Nope. You can go all you want to Mamma Mia. I'm good. You can bring James. Isn't Mamma Mia about a woman with a daughter who has no idea who the father is, and it could be like one of 600 or 700 men? Isn't that the premise of Mamma Mia? Mamma Mia, I don't know who the dad is. I'm pretty sure it is about being irresponsible and not knowing who the father of your child is. Oh, one of 3. Okay. So, you know. I can't say it on the eve of Thanksgiving. I can't. But it was a good joke. It was wildly inappropriate and definitely not family friendly. Probably be PG-13, maybe R. But it involved nope, can't even go that far. In the world, when you go to school, you can either ride a regular school bus or you can ride the short bus. Some people prefer to ride the train, others a short train. It's just whatever you prefer for your mode of transportation. Either one will get you there. Hopefully. Something with Lego. I call caboose. Lord Brownie. Oh. That's right. We'll do something Lego. They can go to the show. I like that. I like it. That's a good deal. She is an ABBA fanatic. So many people don't know. Mrs. The Breaker was a professional singer. Now, you, unless you grew up in Florida or New York, you wouldn't know her or have seen her sing. But she was a professional singer. She got paid to sing. That's how I met her. And she's still damn good at it. She just chooses not to do it. ABBA was one of the things that she used to sing all the time. Still occasionally does when she's feeling good enough to sing. Twitchy fingers tonight? Yeah. Lord Brownie says, I got paid to stop singing once. Listen, I sing because it's funny, because I am literally tone deaf. Literally, I cannot sing. It's true. Now, that didn't stop me from getting cast in an off-Broadway review of Cats. I was cast in the pit choir, which is a bunch of people that stand behind the screen and sing. We weren't actually in the pit. We had a full orchestra, so they were in the pit. We were off stage, mic'd up. Yeah. I quit before opening night because I was a bass, and Andrew Lloyd Webber really writes his basses as baritones anyway, and I just wasn't feeling it. See, Mrs. The Breaker did musicals at Universal Studios Florida. That's the level of singing she could do. Oh, I forgot to mention this early. If anybody was interested in that Wolverine or the Spider-Man 200, I think is what Doug said. At one point it was 3, at one point it was 250. Now it's 2. Yeah, my fingers are. I have a little anxiety today, I guess. A little bit. Oh. I also want to let all of you know that I am going to extend the sale through Friday. Yeah, I will not be here tomorrow or Friday. But I am going to open this deal up for anybody who wants to purchase it on Thanksgiving or on Black Friday. And then I will subsequently open everything the following Wednesday. Actually, am I going to be here the following Wednesday? I might not be here the following Wednesday. Oh, I got to look at my phone. Hold on. I will be here Wednesday. Okay. Now, she doesn't want you to know this, but Mrs. The Breaker's birthday is on Tuesday. I had a kid on my last boat that played Peter Pan and his wife played Belle. Told my kids one year that Belle and Peter Pan were coming over for Thanksgiving. I knew a Snow White from Disney World, Walt Disney World. One of my improv gals that was in my troupe, Second Thought Improv, was a now she said she can't say that they're not allowed to say I am Snow White, but they can say I know Snow White. And she would tell us all the time, I know Snow White. This weekend, I will be going to Walt Disney World. And yeah, she was a dead ringer for the cartoon too. Hello, Sepulros. Hello. Hello, Poppy. You missed a lot, Sepulros. You missed 5 helmets, 1, 2, 3 packs of cards, 2 pieces of art, a comic book, a 3rd piece of art, and a 4th piece of art. And discounts. 2 25% off discounts and 1 15% discount. And as it's shaping up right now, one of those 2 50% discounts or 25% discounts are going to be a 50% discount. Which reminds me, I need to put the initial of the item on there because they're different prices. And I want to make sure you get the maximum amount off that you can. So it'll be 25 for M for Muppets. And 25 V for variants. There we go. That's how we roll. Oh, V is for Vendetta. I actually had to record that speech for a sizzle reel, and I ended up doing it, 80 times to nail it. And then after I nailed it, I was like, well, I don't like my inflection or tone. Maybe I'll do it a different way. I don't think I have them saved to this computer. I'm pretty certain I do not. And I do not. I just caught the bottom of my C-clamp again, and owie, owie, I got a boo-boo. I'll show you the blood. I accidentally got blood on the outside of the wrapper. What up, Prue? You're number one. What up, BK? It's just like, That's rude. I just hop in and I see you flip me off. Shh. Emmanuel number 1. Yeah. Got me good, too. I have to put some robots to bed and sing them some lullabies. If I don't see y'all, have a safe, happy Thanksgiving. You too, done! Yeah, I'm a filthy. What can I say? It's kind of who I am. It's my brand. Good old filthy DC. A little spicy. Spicy too. I'm a say and spicy. Do they call you the trash man? Spread trash around the ring and then you eat it? I cannot steal that from our dear friend Be It Easel. That would I can't steal her shtick. Lee was working on a spicy piece today. Oh, you mean the Betty Page with the all black and the hands reaching in the background? Yeah, I lurk. Who did I lurk today? I lurked Lee, I lurked Pinion, I lurked Agenda Free TV. Actually, I participated in Agenda Free TV. For those who don't know, Magic Betty Page. Okay, I didn't know I just knew she was spicy. For those who didn't know, 2 National Guardsmen were shot in D.C. in an ambush attack by was it an Afghani expat? Something? So I was trying to get some non-bias info on that. It's sad when servicemen lose their lives, no matter what branch it is. It's no bueno. I'm sure that we will be spammed tomorrow on Thanksgiving with inappropriate rhetoric and reprisals and crap we don't want to hear. I just wish they would have waited. If you're going to do it, and if it's inevitable and you can't stop it, wish we would have done it on Black Friday and not the day before Thanksgiving. Because my Thanksgiving will, thankfully, I'll be watching the football and staying away from the news, because I'm sure it's going to be nonstop news cycle tomorrow. They don't want to really talk too much about it today because not enough people are home. Tomorrow they'll plaster it everywhere to push an agenda. It's being reported, but it's really going to be pushed tomorrow while we're home. Yes, I saw. They have not died yet, but one of them is likely not going to make it. One of them was shot in the head. There's a photo of that particular guardsman that leaked. That person will likely not have facilities and capacities, from what I saw, if that photo was real. But not good. It's bad. You sent Lee? Yeah. It's no bueno. I don't understand that piece, Saporos. I feel like that is not what woman's anatomy looks like. I feel like there is something anatomically incorrect about that piece. Yeah. Oh. Why is that still available? What was the price? $10? $30? I mean, if it's a known person, but the art's not great. Like $30 if you a bad piece of art from a good artist is worth $30. Just because you're getting the name. It's like buying their signature for $30 and getting a free, poorly done picture. That's all you can see when you look at it. Is a rib cage that doesn't belong. It's not a tumor. So, what you want to talk about? Oh, apparently you don't want to talk. Prue! Prue is taking advantage. Chef! I got something you might want to see opened before you go. 2025 Pieces of the Past, Art and Music Edition for Prue. Prue, are you ready? I sure am. You know, it has been like an eternity since we have pulled a cut sig. And I think it would be funny if we did one on Black Friday. Good luck. Paul Rubens. That does not look like Pee-wee. Ooh, I like that. That looks good. Magritte. For those who don't know Magritte, think of the painting with the guy in the bowler cap with an apple over it. That's Magritte. This is awesome. What up, Doug? Hey, Doug, look at this Magritte handwriting sample. This might be too thick for a standard. No, it'll get in there. I don't want to force it. I am going to need to, so it doesn't fall out. I know, that's why I said, that's right. It's true. No is no. If it doesn't fit, don't make it so that you need to acquit. All right, let's do another one. His art always makes you think of the Thomas Crown Affair. Well, Doug, you just said the name of a movie that nobody knows. Except for Sapouros. Vincent van Gogh. Blind Cat's like, I've seen it too. Peter Tchaikovsky. Ooh. Oh, look at this. Ooh, Tchaikovsky. Chef's like, I'm ready to trade. I'm ready to trade. All right, so far, 2 really good ones. Let's keep it going. Hey, look, it's Vincent van Gogh. Christian Frederick Martin. Apparently, it's the Bloody Letter. You got a little schmutz on your letter there, kid. Spit coffee. He made guitars, Martin Guitars. Vincent van Jared Goff. Well, I guess that covers the music part. C.F. Martin of Martin Guitars. So that's just the blood from the blisters on his fingers breaking open after trying to play Fire and Flame by Dragon Force. All right, last pack. Salvador Dali. Mr. Worldwide. Oh, what's this? This is okay. This is different. Wah, wah. Ending on a low note. Well, hey, 3 out of 5, really good. It was a fun rip, Prue. I agree. That's how I felt on my third John Adams. Did you get numbers 1, 2, and 3, or were they staggered numbers at least? Why are these Van Goghs numbered differently? That's weird. Oh, they're unnumbered? Okay. Gotta flesh out that checklist, right? You know, they're thinking, nobody looks at the numbers, just put whatever. All right, good job, Prue. That was a good buy, man. Way to take advantage of the deep discount. Even the parallels are unnumbered? Oy vey. And now, these are a pain in the tuchus once they fall out of their sleeve. The sleeve. There we go. All right. Doug says, I'm going to take a box of that and a Fabonio. Okay. You realize Doug is going to get, like, the cut sig and the Fabonio everybody wants. All right, artist spotlight. Now, once I write, then if I find out the gold are a print run of 10, then I will keep them because I'll have 3 of the print run. Yeah, that's valid. Chef, I would think, I own them all. Then you could set the price. All right, Doug, let's see what your discount is. Oh, one flew out. What is that? Doug, your discount is 15%. We're back to 50-50. All right, listen, not for nothing, folks. Oh, wait, Doug, these don't have a discount. Oh, well, we just removed a 15 from the thing. That's fine. My mistake is your gain. Doug 2025, Pieces of the Past, Art and Music. Chef's like, all right, I'll hang around for one more. Bonne chance, mon frère. Pablo Picasso. It is actually Lee Cozy's favorite artist. Cézanne. Nah. All right, this is where we get cooking. Yeah, they're a little thicker than other packs. Jackson Pollock, he like a de booze. Oh, Vinny Van Gogh. Oh, Vinny! Vinny Vici. Man! Hello there. It's a piece of his ear. It is from the right? What a great episode. All right, let's keep with that momentum. There's Pee-wee. Ludwig von Beethoven. God, you know, that would be great if we could confirm that that is indeed his handwriting, because my God, the size of this thing, it is jumbo. It is a miscut. It's true. Yes, I actually met that dog's great-great-grandson. Those dogs, a couple of those dogs, were from where I lived in New York. Leonardo da Vinci. Ooh! Hey! Look at this. I know. Yeah, they didn't do it on these ones. But yours has the actual photo on it still. Alexander Hamilton, Thomas Jefferson, and George Washington. The great, that's right, Prue. My God. We are outgunned, outmanned, outplanned. We gotta make an all-out stand. I'm gonna need my right-hand man. That was James. There you go. Good one. So it seems like it's one stinker and 3 hits per box. That's pretty dang good. Doug DCD Collects proudly presents the John Fabonio Artist Spotlight. Number 4 is your number. Number 3 is the next one. Oh, somebody was asking about her. Somebody was asking about her. Brownie's like, it is. It's fun. His style is fun. There you go, Doug. Another good one to add to the collection. In case you weren't paying attention, this is the giveaway for that. Oh, I got it right. That was Harley. I am hell-bent on making sure I have all of the names right, so that people can know when. All right, adios, Doug. See, folks, see how he blamed it on me? I told you he was a little batty, and he's now blaming this on me. That's so that he can turn around on our meeting on Friday and be like, DC did so many sales. There's no gain. Everybody's Christmas bonus is canceled. And it's going to be my fault. I did call him really bright and early. I could do that for variants. Cancel Christmas. All right, so we just need to know what Ice Wolf Thomas and Carlos got. And then we will be up to date on variants. We know Ice Wolf got Scorpion on his second one. We just need to know what he got on his first. Now you're going to get a 1-year subscription to Jelly of the Month Club. It's a good one. This is the breaker. That's a good one. You're going to get a 1-year subscription to the Jelly of the Month Club. I get that reference. No pool. Man, I wouldn't have a place to put a pool even if I had a pool. It's a gift that keeps on giving the whole year. It's true. Such a great movie. Squirrel! Crabbersville. She's a beaut, Clark. All right, I should probably keep this a little closer. Now we're all watching that tomorrow or Friday. Are you kidding me? Go home and watch it tonight. Actually, no, I feel like we need to save it. It's wrong to watch it before the turkey's been et. So, new studio update, folks. I'm getting a new desk. It will be delivered a week from Friday. And our internet will be installed next week. So we could actually move myself to the new studio in 2 weeks. Yes, because half of those items are actually back for the discount today, Kate. We brought back Muppet Show for Black Friday. We brought back the original art by Lee Cozy. And I don't know how to edit out you and the comic books. And the football helmets, which, by the way, sold completely out. Actually, we sold a couple of things off of that. Yeah. Yeah, the helmets we sold today. Dangle got 3 Hall of Famers and 2 not Hall of Famers. And both of the non-Hall of Famers happen to be quarterbacks. Jason Taylor one is pretty dope. He was a menace versus Buffalo. He was a menace versus most of the league. Isn't his son the tight end of the Jets now? It's true, I like FOMO. Him and Zach Thomas. Yeah, Zach Thomas was pretty beastly. I know, I heard it was his brother-in-law. That is, I remember when they actually did a little interview with Jason Taylor, and they mentioned, you know, how good of a player is Zach Taylor, and he was like, he's awesome. That's why I let him date my sister. or vice versa. But the line was, yeah, it's so great, I let him date my sister. He's an upstanding individual. that sucks. Listen, there's a reason Mrs. the Breaker would never let us move back to Buffalo. That video is the reason. That's it. End of story. Just set up tables outside tomorrow for Thanksgiving. Yeah, right? Exactly. It's so nice in Las Vegas that they're going to eat outside. The Southtowns, that's where I'm from. Carlos, I'm from Boston Colden. So believe me, I know snow. We had regularly 12-foot snowbanks on the side of our road. Regularly. The wind was so rampant up in the hills that we would get snow drifts like sand dunes. Not a toy. Don, that's good advice. All right, folks, I guess we can do last call. I have it set to end Friday night at midnight. So be mindful. In the meantime, what do you say we hand out a discount to our dear friend Ice Wolf? At this point, it's a flip of the coin. All right, he has a 50-50 shot of getting 50% off of Muppets or Variants. He makes out better if it's Variants. So let's hope Variants is on top after 7. Let me just check the gate before I do this. All right, the gate is clear. Survey says it is Variants. It's the big discount. Congratulations, Ice Wolf. 25% off Muppets, 50% off variants. And I am going to do it right now before I forget. You know, I need a calculator. Normally I use my phone as my calculator.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
You know, it would not be a show unless Don did that. All right, so we will take $25 off Muppets, which makes it $75. Let me write this down for the books. Kind of had to. I was entertained. Well, thank you. My goal is to entertain each and every one of you. All right, 124.99 minus 50%. That is $62.50. His total discount was $87.50. $87.50. He's getting it back right now. Issue refund. Edit amount. 87. $50. Apply. Next, reason. Other. Add a note. Black Wednesday. Next, issue refund. Refund issued. All right. There it is. That just happened. You can follow up with Ice Wolf for proof. Gonna run off to play War in a virtual simulator where kids run rampant and talk like potty grown up. Oh, you're playing Call of Duty 7. Or Black Ops 7, whatever the hell it is. Everyone have a good kill and eat the bird day. Thank you, BK. You too, man. I know you're going to be busy, so get your fun in today, because tomorrow is going to be heck. BF6. Oh, okay. Same, but different. All right, folks, let me see. There's no sumo, so we can actually raid somebody now. Let's figure out who that's going to be. Poopy pants, walking around with poopy pants. Pinion, just swearing the moment I log into her stream. That's a good start. Thank you, Pinion, for dropping an F-bomb on my stream. I appreciate you. All right, folks. Hey, thanks for hanging out. Again, tonight is a night of rookies. So be sure you watch where you're going when you're driving. Try to stay in the house if you can. The drunks are out. It is the number one drinking night in the United States of the year. So please be careful. I love each and every one of you. Please take care of yourselves and each other. And know this, I am thankful for all of you. There's a lot of things y'all could be doing, and instead you spend your time with me, and that means a lot to me personally. Thank you. I appreciate you. I love you. I hope you have a great day tomorrow. Please wear stretchy pants so that you can eat more. And that's it. I love you. Good night.
Having 30 to 50 feral hogs in your yard. DCD! What the bloody hell, DC? How you doing? Thank you so much for the raid. We're looking at... Okay. We're looking at Grave Gamer's work. Oh my god, of course. Here, let me show you. Let me go back. Is this... Oh, no. It was back. Let me show you. This is what Grave Gamer was working on today. How fucking sick is this? Hi, Manny. You found cookies? What the hell, dear?